fights at some of these major tournaments. It's actually going to be Beastly versus Kiyarash, actually. So,
oh, okay, switching it up.
Yeah, so maybe this means that Beastly beat Toon in winners.
Oh, already?
So,
dang, okay.
Yeah, which is considered an upset based on the seeding, if I'm not mistaken. So,
right, yeah, because we all know about Toon's rise to prominence, beating his seed, I think, at every major tournament he's shown up to in the U.S., which is so impressive. Definitely going to see more of him this weekend. But that ain't him. We got Beastly, we got Kiyarash.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think out of all the characters that Kiyarash were Kiyarash is like, I already played a Steve. Do I have to play another Steve? I get to play Diddy Kong? All right, bet. He's probably a little bit happier about that. Still not great, but like it could be worse, you know?
Yeah.
And Beastly having a lot of experience, you know, at least at Texas Regionals. I can't remember how many times they've played, but there's a Luigi main. Shoutouts to Radish King in Texas, who very, very strong in his own right as well. But Kiyarash is a whole nother beast for sure. So I'm actually very curious to see how much knowledge Beastly actually knows about this matchup.
Yeah, Beastly I always know as the character specialist. I mean, starting with Ness, right, of all characters. Yeah. Switching around, picking up all these pockets, pulling out the PT, which I love to see, you know, Dying Breed, character you don't see too often, but Diddy as well has joined that group.
Yeah, and you see the awareness right there, DIing that out, so, oh, you're dead.
Yeah, as well. Like, the bear can send you all the way across the stage. You're going to want to survive that one. That's just for damage. But Kiyarash on the offensive right now, going to have to play very carefully at this juncture of the game of Smash, where we know all too well.
Absolutely. Nair Cyclone is like, you know, like we just saw right now, it's like that's the scariest part too. Like Nair Cyclone confirms. Nair sends up and like you can do anything. Like you can't do anything if you're Diddy at that point.
Right, yeah.
Gets down tilt fair, not going to get the stock just yet though. Man, so close, but this is a scary spot, but the up tilt on the platform going to be more than enough to take the stock right there. Beastly not getting a hole, not bleeding too much right here, but Kiyarash, we've seen some crazy things from the Luigi. So, you know, I'm very curious to see if we're going to see some more of that right now. Beastly playing a little bit slower. That's kind of what you need to do. You know, you have the agency to do that because, you know, you have one of the best neutral tools in the game with Banana. Yeah. And, you know, this is literally Kazuya, but, you know, in plumber form.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. And the added effect of having the plunger to confirm into is so tough, right? Because Diddy playing the grounded game, but really just wanting to come at you with these burst options. Getting stuck in the corner here, though. What's Beastly got for us? Nice throw. I like how he's playing around the platforms, too. He's been meaning to get there, but Kiyarash just staying right out of harm's way, staying on the offensive to where he can't even make it over there. He loves this. He's been going for that every time he hits ledge.
It's so good because it's so fast and it has priority and it interrupts all of the things that you're trying to do if you're Beastly.
Oh, not quite it. Yeah, you can tell Kiyarash as one of those Smash 4 Luigis. Patent pending, tried and true. It's confirmed. He is a Luigi from the days of old.
Yeah, like if your first option and disadvantage is to spam Cyclone just like that, that's how you know, and you might be dead here.
But it's an interesting like timing he goes for it. Like he's not doing it at every time he loses an interaction, but specifically really good against Diddy at the ledge. Poor situations. That dare going to be the kill. Okay, cool.
That killed off the top. That's crazy work. It like bounced him so high up that it actually killed.
Imagine, wow, Diddy having that crazy good knockback on that dare. Not surprising, but something you definitely not see every day. Yeah, this is where he really gets to start using it, right? Because any extra credit, he's going to lap that up. Luigi's love this. Oh, ooh, crazy dash grab though. Beastly, really good opportunity here. He's got to get this edge guard to work for him.
You got to be really careful here. The second you get one confirm right here, you could see the Cyclone coming in and potentially interrupting something right here, overextending a little bit.
I like the dip low, but is it going to matter? Oh, it matters so much, but towards the effect of Kiyarash.
Yeah, that overextension, the second it happened, I'm like, oh no, this might be it. Just like that, that's exactly what it was.
It's always the risk and reward game, right? Because we talk about using edge guarding, like taking the strength of a matchup and really applying it is really tough, especially against characters like Luigi. Because we talked about him as a Kazuya. His whole methodology is playing the game on stage. Once he is off stage, hit him off, hit him out of there. Beastly had a great 30-second end to that. The sequence on the platform with the double fair was such a great setup. But yeah, Kiyarash, the survivability, always there.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely looking really good so far. And I mean, Beastly can definitely bring this back. I mean, we've seen Beastly create some magic. We've seen him, you know, take sets over some of the best players in the world in the current moments that he, you know, ends up facing them. But this is a whole other animal, you know, if they're not careful.
Yeah, Luigi is something. We don't know what. I mean, he could be man, he could be plumber.
Yes.
The Super Mario movie kind of confirms it. Yeah,
man,
he's definitely in there.
Plumber, menace, or all three.
Triple threat, bro. That's him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the GOAT.
Yeah. Like, very few characters.
Coverage on lock. Either way you end up, doesn't even matter.
Yeah, this is not looking very good for Beastly, honestly. I'm gonna be so real, but you know, he can definitely still bring this back. He just needs to respect Kiyarash just a little bit more when it comes to getting advantage, getting the first hit. Oh my God. No. Yeah, that was pretty good, actually.
The escape,
you need separation there.
And I love the awareness every time from the Diddy players. They always know when to crash, when to land safely, where it just auto-cancels and they can continue playing the game. I always attempt that, and I get stuck in the little crash animation, but that's a crash and burn there, that down throw. Again with the uppy. Kiyarash so clean with those.
70%, you got to be careful at 70, you know? At 70, it might just work.
Oh.
That wouldn't have killed, but like
he just wanted the cheeky damage.
It was for the message. It was the message, and just like that, anytime Beastly gets a little bit of advantage and goes for the not true hit, then you end up getting interrupted by that cyclone. So
yes,
working out really well for Kiyarash.
Oh my God, throwing the banana all the way down the way, but that's going to be it. Green Missile getting put out of commission right there. We're seeing a very close game all of a sudden. What could be opportunity here for Beastly?
Oh, so scary here. Careful. Oh, my. 60%. One bad move on the shield, and you're getting upbeat to the heavens.
Oh, yes. One wrong guess on what he lands with. What aerial is it going to be?
I told you.
Dude, I'm so scared. No tech. Okay, doesn't crash. Doesn't hit the ledge. Down air. Reset. What do we see here? Looking like Tweak, turning around.
The pop gun cancel, so good to catch the banana as well. But just like that, Kiyarash is in the position to
dude, he caught the jump. The dash forward is what we haven't seen from Kiyarash too. Mixing it up, there's really no escape. You can find any way to D out of that, but Luigi mains, they always got it covered.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like that, very fast game right there. Very fast set right there between these two competitors as well. Beastly going down 2-0. Brought it all the way back down. The last stock was starting to cook a little bit, but, you see that this is one of the best Luigis in the world, so
it's
for
hard,
a very good reason. So.
It's hard, and I do have to apologize. I did the classic commentator thing where I was, like, comparing the Diddy player to Tweak. And, like, who doesn't do that, right? Because Tweak's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He doesn't play the game anymore.
He doesn't play the game
He's
anymore,
retired.
Guys.
But Beastly, I'm now realizing, is that new Tweak. He's, like, saying he's retired, coming out. He still plays Rivals, still goated at that.
He's still so good
still
at
really
Rivals,
goated at doubles, every other side event. But he's actually so good at Diddy Kong. He kind of has to, he's holding so much on his shoulders right now. The weight to play this character in these brackets where there's Luigi's coming at you, where there's Pac-Mans. Oh my God.
No, oh my God. The classic Beastly is seeing him seated pretty high at a tournament and then has to play
D tier.
No, oh my God. Well, he either has to play. It's the worst thing in the world. He either has to play Ices or he has to play Pac-Man
or Duck
he has
Hunt,
to play Duck Hunt. And it's the worst. It's literally every major.
Oh my God.
Every major that I know he's confirmed, I see him tweet about it and he's just like, I'm going to go play Rivals.
Yeah, it's like, well, I had the choice to play in both brackets. I could make it work, but with that bracket in mind, I'll see you guys. It's been real.
Yeah,
Keep it easy
exactly.
now.
Like, I'm pretty sure he DQ'd at Riptide from Ultimate.
Yeah, because I wouldn't play Rivals. Yeah. So. Yeah, because I remember the whole back and forth with him and Danny wanting to play doubles, and then him deciding, like, should I just enter the brackets that I might go further in?
Why the hell not?
Why not? Like, try it out.
Yeah, 100%. So
it's always impressive, though, because there's very few players that end up getting so consistent and multiple titles, multiple events too. We don't see that outside of like Luis, players that are attending this event. But Beastly always at the forefront of some of these top plays. He's goated at Melee too. I just have to glaze further because who else plays Ultimate and Melee?